Hello everybody, and welcome back to yet another stream, and thank you for tuning in to Gaming Leo TV. Today's kind of a guerrilla stream. My good friend Jimmy decided to 100% all of Stray, which includes some silly-ass achievements, like beating the game in 2 hours, sleeping for 1 real-time hour, and the initial Zerk run, like the head crab zombie thing in the beginning, you know, the Half-Life looking monsters, and the Sentinels. There's a stealth section with them, and there's some other stuff, and I want to work on trying to get those too. It's going to be very difficult because the game, it's harder than it looks. So tonight I would like to, at the very least, get the sleeping for an hour achievement, because I think that'd be funny, and I could also have Dynamite, AEW Dynamite on in the background while I do this, so we'll see how well this will go. And I stopped talking because I was trying to think whether or not I might put it up on YouTube, I might not. I didn't put the first one up yet. Because I might. I don't know. We'll see. And we'll see what else I get to. Let's get this thing started, shall we? This off. This off. And we should be good to go, right? Yeah, there we are. So the one I'm going to start off with first is the sleeping one. You have to sleep for 1 real-time hour. And I figured, you know, what better way of doing it? Oh my goodness. The game really decided to start loading. Hey, play something for me, Music Man. Oh, you can't. Oh, that's lame. Oh, well, whatever. And this is it. This is all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna rest here for an hour. And oh, it's not gonna count if I click out of the game now, is it? Oh no. I like him just watching me. It's pretty funny. I am going to start a 1 hour time limit. Okay, there we go. But it's kind of a shame that I can't, I wonder if I could, like... What if I... It's not really borderless, though. What if I... Oh, it's still not borderless. That's a shame. Because borderless implies, borderless implies that the mouse can leave the screen, but if the game is going to be paused, it doesn't count. You have to let the game be running for an hour, I believe, for it to work. I may as well just do my own commentary instead of being a pop. Cool, thank you, Jimmy. I may as well do my own commentary watching AEW Dynamite as I'm doing this. Show started with Swerve Strickland saying that he's gonna beat Joe for the world title whenever he gets the chance. Samoa Joe's coming out now. Got to respond. Apparently Kazuchika Okada, the god legend of New Japan himself, might be debuting on AEW tonight. Don't know if that's true, but that's what the reports are saying. It's gonna be a good ass show. Oh, and also like the lineup is killer. Darby Allin, after almost actually killing himself on the Sting retirement show on Revolution this past Sunday by throwing himself off a ladder through some glass to the floor. He survived. He's gonna be facing Jay White tonight. And then in like a week or two, he's gonna be climbing Mount Everest because he's an absolute lunatic. My wrestling wife, Chris Statlander, is going to be facing Riho, who is a cutie pie, and I don't know who to root for, though I do hope Statlander wins. Kyle Fletcher is going to be facing his mentor, Will Ospreay, in a really weird-ass match because they're friends, and they just decide to randomly announce the match as they were hugging after Will Ospreay beat Konosuke Takeshita. Trying to think of what else is I know the Young Bucks are supposed to talk. Darby Allin's supposed to talk later. I think there was something else I was supposed to be on this show, but I don't remember. I will check Messenger then, Jimmy. I got my phone right here. Air duster, very nice. Hope that doesn't cause too many problems when you're using it. God. I'll be right back. Adam Cole and his crew, the Undisputed, are out. Roderick Strong, Matt Taven, Mike Bennett, and Wardlow, who should not be in this group. And Adam Cole is out in his wheelchair. I guess they're gonna tease Adam Cole versus Swerve and or Joe. Swerve just needs to be the champion right now. Dude, they were screaming Adam at the Nassau Coliseum show that I went to. It was ridiculous. They made a breathing animation for these robots. I knew they're gonna set up a tag match with Joe and so yeah, I know, Jim. I gave him everything already though. So unfortunately you can't seem to make him play any of those songs again. Once you give them to him, he only plays them once and that's it. I just found that out when getting into the game. They teased the tag match of Matt Taven and Mike Bennett for next week, and instead it's gonna happen right now against Joe and Swerve. This is gonna be a disaster of a YouTube VOD, but this is important because I like archiving my stuff. Samoa Joe beating up both Matt Taven and Mike Bennett by himself right now. It's so funny because, like, they're the ROH tag champions right now, Taven and Bennett, but nobody remembers or cares that Taven was the Ring of Honor World Champion for a good portion of time. And so nobody's gonna make a big deal that it's actually a world champion versus former world champion versus former world champion here. And I can't believe Samoa Joe is still going too. It's so awesome. He's like in his, what, 40s, I think? Duster as loud as a vacuum. That sucks. I feel like it's not supposed to be that way. Super kick by Mike Bennett. Matt Taven with a springboard kick, dropping Samoa Joe. Mike going for the cover, but it doesn't matter. Picture-in-picture commercial. There's 3 speeds to it. Why? Generally, what I like to do with these AEW shows, if they're worth watching, is I wait for them to go up on a certain site, and then I download it. I just download the file and then watch it later. And they put up the Fight TV version where there's no commercials, so I just watch the whole thing that way. In fact, that same site is how I usually watch most shows. And I helped my sister actually watch the AEW Revolution show on Sunday with that site. It was pretty funny. And my sister is 54, and it's easy enough for her to figure out. But I pay for that show. I shouldn't have, because I don't really have spending money like that. But that show is worth paying for. And then yes, once I was available to download, I grabbed it. The show is so good. Oh my god. Right now, Taven and Bennett are working over one of Joe's legs in complete silence because the commercial has to be louder than the wrestling. Joe is trying to fight back now. Throwing, well, he's getting raked in the eyes. With Sting retiring on Sunday, before the show, I put in the effort to watch his older matches, and they're a lot of fun. He was a crazy dude. Not sick, not 60-year-old crazy where he's jumping off balconies and throwing himself through tables and everything. But back in the day, he was just a really wild dude to watch. And it's very easy to get into him, even though he didn't really do much. He was never like a wrestler's wrestler sort of guy. He wasn't like a regular grappler or anything. He was just a bodybuilder that got brought into wrestling and then loved it so much he became a legend in it. But hilariously, his older stuff, being 60 plus years old and everything, they were like hilariously way better. I don't know if it's because of the different talent or what he was still capable of doing, but it's so much fun. And also right now, Swerve Strickland tagged himself in, is now beating the hell out of both Bennett and Taven by himself. This guy, man, he tried so hard to be a heel by doing the most evil things imaginable, and the crowd just wants to chant "Whose house? Swerve's house," and cheer him because he's a very cool wrestler who's very smooth and fun to watch, which is what you should not be doing as a heel, but he's got his own style to wrestle as. It's hard to boo a guy that does cool stuff. I got to see Swerve live too. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really watch WCW like that either when I was a kid, but I was friends with a neighbor, and we would catch like a little bit of it every so often, and I like that. Those are just like those are like the only memories I have of it, really. By the way, Swerve just pinned Matt Taven, which in a real world would make Joe and Swerve eligible for a ROH World Tag Title shot, but I don't think they're gonna be doing that. But yeah, so I have a weird relationship with WCW in that I never really watched it, but I was always aware of the most famous guys of it, like your Hulk Hogan's, like NWO, Hogan, Nash, Hall, Ric Flair, and Sting and Goldberg were like the big ones to me. And I had like a Goldberg figure and a Sting figure. Like I had those figures back in the day. But I never really watched it like that because I was into WWF more. Joe choked out Swerve to end this segment as Joe and Wardlow are staring at each other. Oh, he's got a mouse under his eye or something. Wardlow's got like a nasty, like, pimple looking thing under his eye. I wonder what happened to him. This dude is still watching me. I totally forgot Hook was teaming with Brian Cage a long time ago. When Brian Cage was FTW champ. Wow. There's so much early AEW stuff that I either don't remember or never watched. Because early on, they were doing a lot of stuff that I did not like, and so I just didn't care about watching it. And I only really dug my, I guess dug my heels into it when guys like Adam Cole and Bryan Danielson specifically came in. God, I love pro wrestling. I love watching UFC too, but pro wrestling's been around me literally since pro wrestling's been in my life since I was literally a baby. Like, it's in my blood. Both sides of my family were huge fans of it. And myself and one of my older sisters are like the only fans of it that actually keep up with it. I'll have a lot of people in my life be like, oh, I used to watch up until, like, I don't know, usually they say like around the mid-thousands or early 2000s. But you know, because I wasn't just watching WWE, I always stayed a pro wrestling fan. God, my first YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, my personal one, I've had that since I was 17 years old, and I had to make myself older than 18 because I wanted to see Shinsuke Nakamura versus Hiroshi Tanahashi from like a 2006 match for the, at the time, U30 title, and I couldn't because somebody age restricted it for some ungodly reason. And then from then on, I just binged on Japanese pro wrestling. And then I worked my way into watching indie wrestling. I've been watching way too much wrestling my whole life. You had a school group that was the NWO and the Wolfpack. That's hilarious. I never had it like that, but I definitely did have friends that were into wrestling. We had our wrestling figures and, you know, talked about how cool it was or whatever, but it never got to gang warfare in school. But I was the one that always brought my wrestling figures with me and always played with them every time. They're a good creative outlet. Pro wrestling is so cool. I was thinking, like, is it bad faith arguers and people who are just being stupid, like, try to dunk on AEW for no good reason, and, you know, whatever. But I thought of of my own saying of, like, I watch UFC because it's real. I watch pro wrestling because it's cool. And it is. Pro wrestling is cool when it allows itself to be. – 38 minutes left, basically. Panera Bread delivers, huh? Maybe I should. At some point, maybe I should get that. Yeah, I remember Jesse, yeah. But we were on, we actually shared the same lunch table when we were seniors. The Young Bucks. The EVP Young Bucks. Yeah, of course he stopped watching. I mean, let's see, we graduated in 2008, so it's not a surprise. A lot of people dropped off up until Punk's rise in, what is it, 2011 or something like that? And then people dropped off again. If you're only watching one company, it gets old, and so you're gonna want to stop watching it. Whereas if you want to branch out and watch a ton of other stuff from other countries and everything, you're gonna want to stick with it. I can never believe that Hook is Taz's son. That's crazy. Oh, that's right. Okay, so this kid Hook, right? He's Taz's son. And he faced Wheeler Yuta at the World's End pay-per-view show that I went to in Nassau Coliseum. And they tried, they had a street fight, and they did beat each other up. One guy in the crowd was obsessed with making fun of Wheeler Yuta the whole time, including saying the SpongeBob, "Oh, brother, this guy stinks." It was so funny. My older sister that brought with me was dying laughing. What'd you send me now? Ooh, that's a really good looking Eddie Kingston. Hey, people are trying to dunk on Eddie Kingston as if he's the worst wrestler. He's sloppy, he's fat, he's blah blah blah, this, that, the other thing. And like Eddie wrestles in a very realistic style that people cry is not around anymore. People are just literally making stuff out to be mad about something that they don't even actually watch or care about. It's ridiculous. Eddie Kingston is great. He's so much fun to watch. His powerbomb is very weak though. Like his finisher has been a scoop brainbuster, and when his idol Toshiaki Kawada called him out on it, Eddie's like, my technique is so bad with it, and Kawada's like, yeah, well, you should still be doing it. And so Eddie tries to use a powerbomb when he can, and Eddie's right. His powerbombs are not really great. Like, you have to also lift the guy up with it as they're jumping up to help you, and you also have to like slam them as hard as possible. And Eddie does it super light. Like, the thing with Eddie Kingston is that to others, or to people who don't try to care, Eddie might seem sloppy, but he's actually just super light. Like, very rarely does he like stiff anybody, or is he snug. So it might come across as like not as tough as maybe it could be. But for his size, his look, and what he does, he's so awesome. He is great. His chops are great too. We at the World's End show, he faced Jon Moxley in an awesome 4.5-star match, and he was chopping Moxley's chest. And it was the loudest thing you ever heard in your whole life. You could have heard it outside of the arena. It was crazy. Brian Cage is wearing blue and white, like blue and white long tights with that's got not blue and white, blue and gold long tights, and on the behind it says Swolverine. So good. Man, that looked like Brian Cage ran into nothing, and he knew he ran into nothing. I didn't even see Hook there at all. About a half hour left, give or take. Might be sooner than that, because I did take some time between doing this and setting up my timer. So the funny thing is, with this game in particular, I'm going to end up with 3 save files. There's this one where I'm going to try to get all the achievements through chapter select and everything. There's the first one, which I'm not even going to touch because I beat the game. And then there's the third one where I'm going to have to speed run, which sucks. Excuse me. The speed run's going to be rough though. I've never been great at speed running. And this game confuses me with its main town layout here. Like, the 3 main windows you have to go through just look similar to me. Too similar. And Jimmy, I was actually going to mention this before, but like the only game I've ever actually speedrun was Ninja Gaiden. I got the speedrunner achievement in Spelunky and 1001 Spikes. The Spelunky one was under 8 minutes, and I forget what the 1001 Spikes one is, but that's a super tough action platformer. it gave me the speedrunner achievement after I was done. I didn't know I beat the game that fast. It felt like it took forever. But the only game I've actively speedrun, other than Spelunky, on purpose was Ninja Gaiden on NES. And the fastest I got was like 20 minutes or something like that. Like slightly under 20, I think. Which is basically, from what I could tell, like the average speedrun time of that game. The fastest time to do it was like 15 minutes or under, something like that. I love that game, but it made me so angry. I gave myself a head injury like a damn fool. And don't do that. You'll suffer effects from it for the rest of your life, even if nothing's actually wrong with you. Oogie. I'll check out the video then. The other achievements I'm worried about is the Zerk run at the beginning of the game, because apparently it's not random, but I don't know, the way how they were jumping on me felt like it was. And not getting caught by the sentinels. That's gonna be a rough one too, because I'm really bad at stealth games. Despite me despite me trying to enjoy stealth games, I'm really bad at stealth games. Because I always mistime something or do something that alerts everyone else when I don't think I should have. Let's see. My phone is busted. I need a new one. Thanks. We'll take a look at that later. By the way, Hook and Brian Cage have been beating the dog shit out of each other in this FTW title match. Hook just T-bone suplex Cage onto a guardrail in the corner. Uh-oh. Oh no, Hook is about to be suplexed. Oh, that was bad. That was a bad landing. Brian Cage tried doing like a wheelbarrow suplex into a neck breaker onto Hook and did not catch Hook, and Hook just basically landed on the back of his head. Powerbomb by Cage, lifting him up. Fireman's carry. F5 onto kind of sort of the steel chair. And Hook kicked out. I gotta look into the Sentinel one, because I can't look at it now, obviously, but like, I'll look into the Sentinel one to see what specific spot of those Sentinels that I have to not get caught with. Oh, Brian Cage just brought out Tax. Oh boy. Oh. Oh. If Brian Cage falls into these tacks, he's going to deflate like a balloon. Whoa! And Hook just suplexed Brian Cage onto the thumbtacks. Only some of them got stuck to him. Oh no, my goodness. Oh man. Hook has the transmission on Cage. Cage just slammed Hook back first into the tax, but Hook kept the transmission on and Brian Cage passed out with Hook still in the tax. That was incredible. But these tacks are not sticking to their bodies like they used to back in the day. I don't know why. Eh? Oh, Mogul Embassy guys are beating down Hook. Which I don't even know if Swerve Strickland's even associated with these guys anymore, considering he's now more of a babyface, and he's supposed to be their leader. Wow, they're sucking Hook into the Jericho-verse, huh? That sucks. Jericho's not a very good professional wrestler anymore. Sometimes he has pretty cool matches, but now it's not. He needs to stop, man. Oh, these camera cuts. They're doing a montage of tag teams and tag team champions. Boy, they dropped the ball with Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland and the Acclaimed. But also I love how they're not showing the Guns winning it. That's pretty funny. But they're showing a montage of all sorts of tag champions and tag matches and everything because they're going to announce a tag team tournament since Sting and Darby Allin, who were tag team champions, are vacating their belts because Sting is retired. Orange and Trent are wearing the best friends shirt that's like minimalistically drawn with blood on them. It's so good. It's Sting. Sting's post-match promo hit the pay-per-view time cue, so they had to go off the air as he was talking. But AEW kept filming, and Tony Schiavone got his final Sting call out. It was awesome. God, Renee Paquette looks so good tonight. Holy shit. Oh, Christian. There was a countdown and then some words that were on the Titantron, and then I couldn't tell who it was for, and then it became Christian and the patriarchy. Man, changing Luchasaurus' name to Kill Switch sucks. I mean, Kill Switch is a bad name as it is anyway, and it's a dumb name for a finisher when his finisher was called the Impaler, which is way cooler and better. But Kill Switch as a name is so dumb. He's still Luchasaurus to me. Or Lucha Man. The Dino Man. Ah, a squash match. Facing Daddy Magic Matt Menard. I love Matt Menard's promos. They're absolutely the classic WWF coked up promos. They're so much fun. No yeet here. That's that other show with main event Jay Uso, who I saw this something like Jay Uso is like 2-10 in main event matches that he was in or something crazy. Like, he's called main event Jay Uso and he doesn't win main events. Pretty funny, but he's also a very likable babyface and a very good wrestler, so he's got that aura of being able to be cheered despite losing, which is great. There's two ways how to get over as a babyface. You win in a great way, or you lose and you look great in doing it. About 18 minutes left, give or take. It's crazy to me that Angelo Parker and Matt Menard are in their 40s. And like they'd actually been on the indies for like 10 years until they even hit NXT, where they were a who cares kind of team. And then coming to AEW, they were just magic. I don't think 2.0 should have ever joined the Jericho Appreciation Society, but at least it allowed Daniel Garcia to be goofy with his hip thrust dance, which I love. I got to do it at the pay-per-view show I went to. It was awesome. Man, there was a point where it felt like Luchasaurus could have been some kind of a star, but it seems like no one cares about him. And because they've been dragging out this whole will he turn on Christian sort of deal, no one cares. And Daniel Garcia came out to beat up Luchasaurus. Daniel Garcia's strikes are crazy. This man throws his hands like you wouldn't believe. It's so good. Wayne's World. Nick Wayne. Is anybody else gonna save Daniel Garcia, or are they just gonna leave him? Well, that was awkward. They just kind of stood that whole thing was awkward. So Luchasaurus beats Matt Menard, keeps beating him up. Daniel Garcia came out for the save and got laid out by Luchasaurus and Nick Wayne, and then they all celebrated on stage. And Edge came out with a steel chair and threw Luchasaurus off the stage and started choking out Nick Wayne in front of Mama Wayne and Christian. Let's go! I think Daniel Garcia should win the TNT title, but Adam Copeland. Oh, no you don't, lady! Man, she really is actually pretty hot, huh? Edge is chasing Christian out of the arena. Oh, man. Since changing my desk, I used to have a table underneath the right part of my desk, but the table I had underneath can't fit right, so I can't put my foot on it anymore. Mm. Christian, oh my god. Okay, so I have captioning on during the for the live commentary, and Alright, I'm back. Had to help my mom out with something. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, so Edge was talking. A Christian stole a car and drove off, which is legal in pro wrestling. And then Edge said that it would be Edge versus Christian 3 March, what do you say, March 20th, I think he said, or something? Yeah, March 20th, so in a couple weeks, it will be in Toronto, Edge versus Christian, in an I Quit match, I guess, for the TNT title. This here we got about 7 minutes left. I don't care what nobody says. This Sting Darby versus Young Bucks tag title match at Revolution, that was 5 stars to me. I don't even care. Apparently Sting had to be fought with over who was going to be winning. He didn't want to. Everybody else, including the Young Bucks, said, yes, you should. What I watched Sting versus Vader trilogy, which is some good stuff, especially their strap match is great. I watched the Sting Flair 45-minute draw, which is great-ish, but it gets very repetitive because it's Ric Flair just effectively calling the match with Sting the whole time. And Sting hung with him, but it felt like they just did the same spots over and over. And I watched, one of my favorite matches, Sting and Darby and Shingo Takagi versus the Young Bucks and El Phantasmo. Another fabulous, wonderful match. And then, today, I watched Sting versus Kurt Angle from TNA. And at this point, Sting was, what was he, 46 years old or something like that? 47? And he held his own in there with Angle. Then that was the Angle match where Angle did 2 things that were messed up. He did the 450 splash and messed it up and landed feet first onto Sting. And then hey, I got the achievement. Let's go. Sleep for more than 1 hour. Excellent. I beat the timer by 5 minutes. Angle then tried to... he was supposed to hit... or he was supposed to swing the bat at Sting, and Sting was supposed to block it, but Sting didn't, and the bat went through his hands and actually hit Sting shoot in the face. Cool. I actually managed to talk for that hour. Great. I don't know what more I need to do. 56. Huh. I don't know what more I can do from this point in the story. There's the Sentinels part I could try to do. There's the Vinyls part. There's the... I'm gonna try the Dead City run now. See how that goes. The Young Bucks are fabulous, dude. People hate them for the wrong reasons. They understand how to be heels. It's great. Oh, it's not Dead City. Is it Dead City? I think it's Dead City. Let's see what I could do here. Oof. Hold on. What can I do? I can actually check the messages I had with Jimmy here. Hold on a second. So the Zerk one, which I think is over here, so I know one's later. Speedrun, whatever. What are the other ones that I need? Because there are hidden ones Steam won't tell me. Vinyl scratch. Scratch every chapter. Speedrun Pacifist. I don't know about that Pacifist one. That one kind of bothers me. All badges. Which I'm going to need to look up a guide for that one. Sentinel Stealth. Final Scratch. Quite frankly, I don't really want to touch this one. Because it tells me how long it took me to beat this. Yeah. I'll stick with this one. But, let's go with Dead City. Eddie Kingston is coming out. Let's go. Eddie Kingston tried beating up the Young Bucks and then got low blowed for his troubles and then super kicked. Oh my god, this is where Okada's coming now. Oh my god. This is where they bring out Kazuchika Okada, and he looks like an absolute god. Hold on a second. Yep, I saw that one coming. So Kazuchika Okada just debuted, and he just laid out Eddie Kingston. I mean, in a moment that I saw coming because he's legitimately friends with the Young Bucks. But... sucks that he has to debut as a heel. But, yeah, you know, him and Eddie Kingston is going to be a lot of fun when it happens. And potentially we'll get Bryan Danielson, Eddie Kingston versus, and someone else versus, and oh my god, I'm working myself into a shoot. Imagine Bryan Danielson, Jon Moxley, and Eddie Kingston versus Kazuchika Okada and the Young Bucks. Oh, AEW, why are you doing this to me? Oh. Jimmy, I don't know if you're still here, but if you are, could you tell me when the Zerg Rush happens? Because I forget. I'm calling it the Zerg Rush. I don't play StarCraft, but I know that. Oh my goodness! I exhaled and it scared my cat. A lot of rain out there. Oh, Will Ospreay versus Konosuke Takeshita was magical. That match was so awesome. Oh, I think I found it. I'm not very good with this. Whoa. No. Ah. I don't. Oh, Chris Statlander is out. I love her so much. She's like one of my current favorite women wrestlers right now. Oh, well. I can't even use the D-pad. Oh my god. How do you... Ow! Did you not get touched by that? Riho is a tiny girl, but she kicks ass and is cute as hell. It's always this spot that gets me. I don't know how to not get gotten to. I really wish I didn't have to hold RT this. Oh, come on, dude. That's what I mean when I say, that's what I mean when I say this feels random. Like, they may come out at the exact same spots or whatever, but the way they latch onto you is definitely random. It's like Dark Souls when... This is the Dark Souls of cat games. Oh wow, I was taken immediately. Crazy. Wait. Oh, I could've just... I didn't need to... Whatever. Learn new things all the time. No, you don't. Nah. I gotta keep my eyes off this Riho Statlander match, but I really can't. So anyway, we're gonna move on to something else entirely. I do not like that. I do not like trying to run through that. I don't like that. I don't like trying to run through them and then not get caught because it's... I don't... You know... It's random. It's 100% random. Like, there's no way it's not random. It is absolutely random to be caught the way that I am. It's actually a good spot to put a commercial break, a long suplex hold spot. Well, shoot, I don't know. Oh my god, this rain is crazy. Oh my goodness, that is some crazy ass rain. What other achievement should I be going for? Stray achievements. Oh no, the scratch achievement is glitchy? That stinks. Oh, Pacifist. Complete the sewers without killing any Zerks. Simply run past all of them. There's no need to kill any of them. You just can't use the purple flashlight. Damn. The Sentinel one is gonna be tough for me. I got 9 more lives, but I did not get that one on purpose. Curiosity killed the cat. Hold on. Curiosity killed the cat's pretty funny. I found that one by complete accident. Telechat I did. Boom chat Kalaka. This one was funny. I didn't even see the ball over in the spot that it actually is. Try to play Mahjong. Oh, okay, so, okay, scratch the vinyl is the one that's a problem. At the end of chapter 10, one of the tables by the bar is a record. Pick it up, place it on the turntable. At the main stage, press button to scratch. I can't believe I didn't even do that. It's, huh. Ooh, boy, the I Remember Collect All Memories. That one's rough. That one's also rough, too. This match rules, dude. This match rules, dude. Can't Catch Me is probably the hardest one, honestly. It's frustrating. Damn, this person got an hour, 59 minutes, and 51 seconds and didn't get the speedrunning achievement. Yep, most difficult for me was Can't Catch Me. Unfortunately, the advice to run zigzag is not a panacea. Only save your nerves. Failed after this pro spending. Yeah, it's one that you do repeatedly over and over again, forever, non-stop. It's the hardest one because it's completely random. As you get to the end of Midtown. Holy shit, they had Riho roll up and pin Chris Statlander. That is crazy. I'm trying to figure out what I should do with this. Say try, cause I don't want to stay stuck on that one stage over and over again, man. It sucks. I'm glad I'm not the only one that's having problems with it. Everybody else is having problems with it. People who speedrun this game have problems with it. My options are play through another stage all over again, or get up to the other stage all over again. Game, why are you like this, man? Wait, that's in the sewers, right? I haven't gotten to the sewers. When are the sewers? Second, chapter 8, okay. I hit reset chapter by accident. Thank you. I wish there was another button I could use for Ron, but you can't change any of it. Oh, Nande. Yeah, and then I'm gonna have to... Meowing works if you want to get the attention of the Zerks. I think what else? Oh, I don't really, well, using LT to jump is not a great idea either. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, oops. Bye. Yeah. It feels more comfortable to use A. Although it makes no sense. Most of the time you'll be using RT to run. Whee! Whoa. Oh. Oh, okay. I had to change it back, don't I? Using RTs. But it's also... Oh. Okay. Just trying to make things easier for myself. Oh. Oh, so they really try to make things like super easy, huh? Okay, I could deal with that. It's out of instinct to try to hold on to everything that you want to do too, so... Ah. Alright, maybe... Ah! Oh, jinxed myself, but... Maybe maybe I have a chance with the Zerg Rush later. Are they gonna set up Willow versus Riho? Oh. I was like trying to remember which is the one that happens at the end of the sewers, and it's like, oh, it's the one with the frickin' laser beam. Ah. I can't speed run this game. Oh. Okay. Darby Allin is coming out. He's got to vacate his tag titles now because Sting is not there anymore. Ohio. I mean, this game isn't hard to navigate. I'm just really bad with directions. I think this is the one where I don't need to use the Is it here or is it later? Oh, yeah, okay. It had to be later. Yatta! So I think this is where I can't use it anymore. I just need to make sure that this is the spot that during the entire chapter 8, you're not allowed to kill any Zergs using the purple flashlight. That's this. Wait. Oh, I'm still in dead end. Okay, so I'm not in technically sewers yet. Alright. Hmm. Hmm. Whoa. Oh, I don't have the thing on my back just yet. Oh. Did I screw something up here, or? Whew, that was close. It's technically not the sewers. Look in his face, it's like, oh my god, are you serious? Oh my god. Alright, so from here on out, I cannot use the... I cannot use the thingy. The sewers. Left stick doesn't have anything, does it? Nope. Oops. So I don't accidentally tap a... Oh. See, this is the stuff I'd be talking about. I'm not gonna be doing this speed run right. If I should choose to actually do that. Get off my butt. Oh, oh. Am I... Am I dumb? Right now I am working on the Pacifist one, which is where I cannot use the purple ray on any of the little Zerk guys. And Will Ospreay versus Kyle Fletcher is about to start too. I'm supposed to set something off, and even though I had just done it recently, I don't remember how I'm supposed to do this. Oh! I don't know about, I still don't really know about the Catch Me If You Can achievement. I don't care what you say. Those things jump out and land on me at complete random, and I don't know how to solve it. It's not as easy as just zigzagging, and it doesn't matter what guide is going to show me. They're going to land on me anyway. In fact, this one might actually be easier. Very cute. Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay hugged before the match started. So weird. You know, Will wins the Takeshita match. Kyle Fletcher comes out to celebrate, and then all of a sudden it's, oh yeah, these two are going to be wrestling on Dynamite. What? I don't know why Kyle Fletcher cut and dyed his hair blonde. It doesn't look nearly as good as he did with his brown. But Kyle Fletcher really looks like Will Ospreay's actual brother. Oh, I gotta go this way. I think after this one, I'm just gonna end the stream. Cause there's a lot that's gonna take a lot of time, and I don't know if I want to do those tonight. In fact, I know I don't want to do those tonight. I'll do when I have more time. I gotta see something really quick. In my Steam library, I have 7 games that I 100%ed. With Spelunky being the only one that's still installed. And I have the Mark of the Ninja remaster that I still need to 100% too. Maybe I should do a YouTube series with that one like I did the first game. That would be fun. Damn it, Jimmy, look what you've done. I won 100% some games now. But I'm not like you or you're a crazy person. You want 100% like every game you play. I would prefer to 100% games that the achievements look, not completely insane. So the other ones that I 100% are like mostly short story games, except for the Binding of Isaac, which I put like, God, what, 400 hours into? Maybe more, I think, in the original one. In fact, let me take a look at that one. Binding of Isaac, the original. The original! In the original Binding of Isaac, I have 269, nice, 269 hours. But I think it took me less than that to 100%. With Rebirth, it's literally never happening. But Spelunky, Spelunky, a game that I also 100%ed, but I still play, I have 580 hours in, because again, I'm a crazy person. The other ones are pretty short, like short story games or short action games, like Bosan X. And I even 100%ed Higurashi When They Cry, because it's just a story game. Yeah, I know that you only try to 100% the games that you like, but you've 100%ed a lot of them. Which is where it gets concerning, and we need to have an intervention and talk you out of doing it sometimes. See, the speedrun achievement is gonna be so rough for me because I easily forget everything. Only 13. I guess technically for me, I have 8. Technically, because I have 7 on here on Steam, and then I have Super Mario 64 actually. And I count that one because I got all 120 stars. Also, Jimmy, I looked into the options, and it dawned on me that I can in fact just have run on a toggle, so now I could just have auto run. So I'm using the strat of not holding onto a damn thing as I run. Sifu might be phone. No, I guess you like that game, huh? It seems like a cool game. In fact, I think I got it for free on Epic. I think. Yatta! I got the Pacifist achievement, let's go! This area was a complete nightmare the first time I tried playing it. Let's save our little friend. Yeah, I say let's save our little friend here. Alrighty. Now what? Bro, Kyle Fletcher teased doing a chop and then super kicked the fuck out of Osprey's face. That was so good. This way. Osprey's elbows are insane, dude. Oh my god. Please hit him with the... Oh my god. I'm supposed to go through this, right? There we are. That was weird. Uh-huh. Oh! The realization. That's me. Man, Osprey does not need to be doing the os cutter on the apron every time, bruh. He don't need to be doing that. Okay, well, I got that achievement. Is there anything else that's like short that I can be able to get, or is that it? Collect all badges, scratch in every chapter. I can't use chapter select for that, can I? I can't use chapter select for that, can I? Hold on. Not that one. What? There are 12 collectible scratch places in the game. What does that mean? You'd have to remember what you scored in each one, kinda. What does that mean? All scratch points? That's... Oh! So... do you have to play through the game, or can you just use chapter select to scratch in each chapter? You're not sure. Okay. Wait, hold on. Stray, scratch, in every chapter select one. Oh, okay. Alright, based. All you need to do, all you need to do is scratch at least one spot and get an autosave, and then go to the next chapter and then scratch. It has to be once in every one of them. In fact, I think I might have missed the tree my first time. I love how the game loops around to come back here. Alright, so the tree is not over here. That must is... Oh, I have to... Right. I have to... be cuddly. Fletcher just drilled Oscar at the nastiest sit-out last ride you ever saw, and then got the tightest 2 count out of it. This match rules. Fletcher looks kind of like a mix of Zack Sabre Jr. and Kazuchika Okada here. It's so weird. Well, that's random. Chris Jericho versus Titan on Collision. Hey, listen, his name is Titan, but in Spanish it's Titan. So a video the other day, how far from the end of the... I mean, I suppose it does make sense. When you're going through the game, it is basically a straight line. You just have a lot of obstacles in your way. It is a very well done game. Sweet goodness, man. Sweet Christ. Ospreay hit the nastiest poison Rana you ever saw with a hidden blade, and Kyle Fletcher kicked out. Will Ospreay about to replace Kenny Omega as the best bout machine. Someone made a map layout of it. Cool. Alright, I realize I might be missing something, but I don't remember where the tree part is? God, these guys are just killing it right now. I don't know what that move was, but Fletcher looked like he landed on his head. Go back. Oh, what a nasty hidden blade. That's the end. Oh, it's right here. Nah, this is easy to miss. Look at that. This is so easy to miss. How could you put it over here like this? Cool. Thank you, Jim. Now I just had to hit an autosave point. Can't wait to go into work completely sleepless, and I'll have people being like, "Oh, were you up playing games?" It's like, yeah, I was a cat. We're gonna get Bryan Danielson versus Will Ospreay. We're gonna get Bryan Danielson versus Will Ospreay. We're going to get Bryan Danielson versus Will Ospreay. God, I love AEW. It's not perfect, but by God, it's the best American wrestling promotion we have today. I wish you just talk to them as a cat. I wish you didn't say that, because I do in fact have a coworker that likes to meow at people. Not in a crazy cat lady anyway, crazy cat lady way. She is just trying to be funny, but it is very amusing that you said that. Whee! I can't think of a single time when I need to use the LT button. I didn't see the other cat scratching on the tree because I ran past him. I didn't notice. Especially with all that green bean mixed together with each other. And he just kind of watched me and be like, well, you're done. I should have a guide up for this. Hold on. Is there one in Dead City? Oh. Bogey. This kind of feels like I had to play through the whole game again. Excuse me. And my cat just woke up from her cat nap on my cable box. Hello, little baby. What you doing? Coming by to say hi. Mwah. Hey, sweetie. Meow. Meow. I'm not doing the Zerg rush. At least I'm not doing it here. I will do it one day. I don't know when, but I will do it one day. It's probably gonna end up being the last achievement I have to do. I mean, it's either that or the speed run one. One of those two is gonna be like the last one I end up doing. Dead City. Ooh. I keep forgetting. Hmm? You don't need to do this, but it's funny. This section. Alright, there's the autosave. I didn't want to use this file, but I also didn't want to play through the whole game all over again. Oh, I had to get an autosave from here too. Oop. Hmm? Hey, where'd you go? There you are. It's very cute. And that's an autosave. I mean, I don't really have thoughts about the new AEW stage. It looks very cool. The colorful rebranding of it looks neat, but that's about it. I don't have any major thoughts on it. It just looks very neat. Still holding RT like I need to use it to run. Oh, very cool reflection in his eyes. And this is where I get easily stumped. Because my pathfinding is not great. Oh shit. Oh, I got to him easily. It was embarrassing how long it took me to figure out how to get to him. Beforehand. Like my first playthrough, and I'm gonna get to him after that. Okay. So that is it's an autosave. I'm giving myself a limit of 11 o'clock. There's that. Oh, I need to get an autosave first. I keep mentioning the autosave because I saw that the way to handle this is you have to get an autosave for it to count something. Also, this game has speedrun, how do I want to say it? Speedrun button rebinding. So instead of having to, you know, keep pressing the button forever, you can just tap it and you'll be okay. Oh, where do I go from here? And then you jump back onto this. You go this way. Oh, I forgot to go this way. I don't know, maybe maybe I can do this speedrun thing. having a better time with this than I was the first time I played this game. See, I was literally about to ask you actually, what was your time? I think you sent it to me, but I don't remember what it was. Okay, that I think that counts. Hour 48:59. Oh, it's funny you mentioned that. I don't know if you heard me earlier, but somebody said they got hour 59 or something like that. I think it was like hour 59:51, and they didn't get the speedrun achievement. Yeah, that's what I said. See, this is where I start getting directionally challenged. So like, okay, that's that. I think it's this way, and then this way. Yeah, here we are. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention in speedrunning games, I accidentally speedran Dark Souls and got less than 8 hours. Yes! I think there was a, I think it was a, which run was that? I think that was a Great Club run. I think. I know I got one that was like 12 hours flat, and I think that was the one, but I know I had a weapon that was like hilariously powerful, and I just ran through everybody. Not like a, you know, you could speedrun Dark Souls far faster than that, but that's like the fastest time I've ever done it, and in a single sitting I beat the game in 8.5 hours. Oops. Okay. That is an autosave. This one might be a little bit tougher because I don't know if there's any surfaces that I could even scratch on unless there are trees that I don't know about. It'd be funny if it was on one of those bags. Oh, I gotta run from these guys. I'm subtly practicing for my speedrun attempt. Playing this game makes me look over at my cat. Two of your cats watch you play this, huh? Believe it or not, Reese's isn't really interested in watching this. Like, so usually when cat sounds are made, she will perk her ears up. This game doesn't really do it for her. Do you not have any scratchable? Yeah, you do. Oh, and also I gotta be in here anyway. Hmm. Are you still standing there? Over here? Why are you still standing there? Did I mess something up? What happened? Careful with the... Oh, so he did just get bugged out. Oh, wow. I always find a way to end up breaking the game. That's pretty funny. But that's what happens when you have real-time AI movement that's supposed to go at the speed of whatever you're pressing. That is an autosave. The sewers. Wait. So, yeah, okay, I cannot go back, so this is still the sewers part. Make sure there's nowhere I can scratch before doing this. Okay, I suppose let's go. The sewers. Oh, baby. Keep sneezing a lot. Little baby. Knocking that down for. Now that I think about it, I can't think of anywhere I would be able to scratch in the sewers here. I promise you I was trying to jump onto the boat as that was happening to me. I love my cat. Little baby. I'm excited. After this, I get to have a protein yogurt, and then I'm going to bed. I haven't had one of my protein yogurts in a while. They're very tasty. You do have to talk to him first. Look at that. Nah. Look it up is always the answer. The boring one. Ooh, it is an arm. Oh my goodness, that's gruesome. Ha! Hey, I found a memory. I could change the controls now. I don't know why the default is on, oops. The default button is on no. Oh my goodness, now my baby is trying to talk to me. Yes, sweetheart, what is it? You're the one who woke up from the nap. Ooh, that stuttering is really bad. I have a new processor in my PC and everything. Oh, I didn't want that to happen. Oh, I can't jump through that? We're here. Okay. If I get to the end of this and I don't find it, I'll just come back to this next time. Yeah, because I really want to end by 11. The tragedy of having way too early shifts in the next morning. Because I looked everywhere and there doesn't seem to be a spot where I can scratch. Oh my goodness. It's either something that's directly in front of me the whole time, or it's something so early on it's easy to miss. I like to check all angles, but I don't think I'm going to be able to here. It seems like they're all dead ends. Oh, I went too far. Shoot. All right. Where is it in sewers? Ah. What chapter is sewers? Eight. The scratch place will be at the very end of the level, right after the door that needs to be opened through the two terminals. It will be a small rug near the growth of zergs. What? You're basically telling me I gotta do the whole stage all over again at that point. That's infuriating. That's very infuriating and very dumb. I saw what it looked like, and it's like impossible to see. I'm gonna call it here. I'm so tired as I am funny, but I'm gonna call it here. And this will probably go up on YouTube at some point, and I'll probably have the scratch as like, I don't know, scratch part 1 or something like that. But anyway, that's gonna do it for tonight. As always, you can follow me on Twitter at GamingLeo90 and follow me here at GamingLeoTV to know when I go live, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.